With their torchlit processions and duels, Austria's Nationalist Burschenschaft student fraternities appear as if from a bygone era. But they are alive and kicking, and poised for power. With their torchlit processions and ceremonial balls, Austria's nationalist fraternities appear to be stuck in a bygone era. And following October's elections, they look closer than ever to taking it after the far-right Freedom Party, FPOE, to which many of them belong, became the third biggest party in parliament. Last month, the party agreed to enter talks on forming a coalition government with incoming Chancellor Sebastian Kurz, the 31-year-old who heads the Conservative People's Party, OEVP. Of the FPOE's 51 lawmakers, a record 20 belong to a Burschenschaft where membership is for life, and not just for university. Among those involved in the negotiations are party leader Heinz Christian Strich, 48, a member of the Vandalia fraternity who flirted with neo-Nazism in his youth but who today strongly denies any extremist sympathies. Another is Wolfgang Zanger, who in 2006 said that National Socialism, or Nazi ideology, had its good sides. An FPOE negotiator Harold Steffen belongs to a fraternity that officially rejects the fiction of Austria as a nation. "I feel German," he told Austrian television in 2008. The Burschenschaft, or Association of Chaps, emerged in the 19th century to defend the liberal ideas that were sweeping Europe at the time, as well as pan-Germanic identity and culture. But quite quickly, the liberal dimension disappeared and was replaced by German nationalism and by an ever more virulent anti-Semitism, said political scientist Patrick Morrow. Membership in one of Austria's Burschenschaft fraternities is for life and not just for university. With strict rules on racial purity, Jews were barred from being members even before the Nazis took power. Fraternity members would assault Jewish students and throw them out of lectures. Despite being disbanded by the Nazis, who distrusted organizations not under their control, many members welcomed Hitler and were enthusiastic participants in the crimes of the Third Reich. After 1945, the fraternities reformed, but not a single one of these murderers was excluded, according to author and journalist Hans-Henning Scharsack. And in recent decades, they have remained a cornerstone of Austria's nationalist scene, and of the FPOE, itself formed by former Nazis after World War II. According to Scharsack, author of a recent new book on the subject, in recent years the fraternities have achieved a silent takeover of the party. Heinz Christian Strich, head of Austria's far-right Freedom Party, is himself a member of a Burschenschaft fraternity. When the party split in 2005, the Liberals went with Jörg Haider, the party's former leader, to form a new grouping, the ill-fated BZOE, according to former member Michael Kruger. It was the Burschenschaft members who kept the FPOE alive after the split, said Bernhard Weidinger, a researcher at the Documentation Center of Austrian Resistance. The fraternities are notoriously wary of the media, saying that they are incorrectly portrayed.